guess who's back? The return of the G when I rap.
Why this particular track and why Root? You know what I'm saying?
A certain type of track, a certain style or whatever that he's keen to. And the old me is just got that boom bap flavor, that breakbeat type of knock that Rue is accustomed to.
You know what? And when you said that, I said, yeah, you know, cool. That makes sense. Absolutely. But then it just dawned on me today that it even makes more sense because who knows me? The old me.
The old you.
He knows everything that I'm talking about in this particular record. You couldn't have had a more fitting person to come in and really talk about this track.
I love this one, man, because it's like, I am keen towards, you know, some of them joints that flip old break beats just because I like texture. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the texture of drums is a big thing to me. I know what the style of music is now, and we very, you know, 808 driven, which is something that I think overall on the album you married very well, right? Of being up to date in the sound, but also giving a nod towards, you know, Trey's legacy, Trey's time period, and the type of beats that he normally rock with. But again, it just goes to show that them break beats is just timeless. For you to chop up Substitution as many times as we heard it, but we never heard it like that. It was incredible, you know, the way that you had that. It's like the open hi-hat don't come in until the end of the fourth bar, but then sometimes when you're doing so many different changes with the drums, that sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. Sometimes there's a double tap right before there.
All right, everybody needs to understand the old school break beat. I don't even have to say the name of it, but y'all get it. Just listen to it. Check it out. And the thing is, I didn't keep it the same, if you notice, because I chopped it. So I could have pretty much free will with what I wanted to do. Because the old beat actually sounds like this.
Talk about hip hop, right? Because there's been a huge discussion as of late, as of like, did hip hop really start in the Bronx, right? With a lot of the old heads, and we have to start to separate the difference between sound systems and sound culture versus what hip hop is, right? So yes, were there sound systems before hip hop? Of course, Jamaica has sound systems. There was people all over, you know, Brooklyn, Queens, you know, like doing their thing as sound systems, but a lot of them was playing disco, right? A lot of them was playing what the time period was. They wasn't going back to back on breaks. So the foundation of what hip hop is the break. When we get to that thing of, yo, this section of the record is the breakdown section, and where it's just like, yo, you get to the raw funk of what it is, that's what we gravitated towards. Whether or not, you know, whatever era we was in, we love that raw funk of the breakdown parts.